Pulling out and pulling away. The words of the day. So a video titled Pull Out Game Week. This is how women have the advantage over men. Leftover women. Sean knew because many men in their desperation can get caught up with a leftover woman who may be desperate for a baby herself, and you lacking the skills to pull out and pull away because you don't want to use protection. This is how and why many men who don't even want kids get caught up and trapped with a baby, one they did not want. But before we begin, here's something random and interesting. That's not a dog. Let's pause it there because yes, this woman's walking like a dog.
What?
Yeah, but I know some of you men are still checking her out at the same time.
What?
A video titled Karen of the Boreal Valley. Okay, original. So I think this guy is the original guy that made it. I think the music's from Dark Souls 3. I think he probably did the sound effect like that on purpose. But yeah, it's a woman walking like a dog. She's doing it very well though, very well. That was impressive. That was strange and weird, but that was impressive. A video by Jam Ho. Jam Ho. Interesting. But yeah, I know. She's even trotting. Even the dog was confused. But this, of course, is Replicant Fish. Welcome back. Glad you could join me again. Let's begin. And so to further illustrate my point to the pull-out game, yeah. And let's stop it right there. Clearly and obviously, it's the WAP song in sign language. It's WAP in sign language. It's amazing, isn't it? I know you probably don't think it's amazing like me. I'm probably being a knob, but this is amazing. It's amazing. Okay, all right, let me calm down. But it's WAP in sign language. Yeah. And when I was watching this, I thought this is amazing. I thought this is actually quite interesting. But then it was the first few bars that she signed that I thought, yeah, that's a good video. Obviously here she says, you know, vag, yeah, vag. I don't know why it's got the grabby hand. I don't know why it's got the grabby hand on there, but pull out game week. Woo. Ric Flair, woo. And you see, for many men often boast as to their pull out game. How grand and great their pull-out game is. I don't need a rubber, I'll just pull out quickly.
What?
Bang, that's how we do it. Pull out and pull away. Like a real man. Seriously. But my point is, and the title of the video, this is how many women can take advantage of men. Many men believe the pull-out game is thus so strong. But then the obvious elephant in the room, one of many, is the pre-nut. The pre-nut. Oh, before the nut, it's the pre-nut. And it, men, you know this, don't you, men? As many women do, hoping that as a man, you know, you kind of get a bit too excited, and then, you know, you end up creating a baby through preing. Yeah. And this video is called WAP Sign Language, The Daily Smile. Yeah. And thank you to this lovely young woman for making this, Thank you very much, lovely young woman. Did a very good job there. Very, very good job. Not sure what her name is, but send her some likes. Then we have this video here by King Vines. When your pull-out game is weak. By the way, this is a comedic video, as is mine. Relax yourself, relax. So don't do any of this. This is obviously quite wrong. And yeah, being very stylish, isn't he? Okay, and then salt bait up for her. But men, don't do this. Don't do any of this. I'm just saying this is a guy putting birth control into a woman's drink just to make sure that, you know, it doesn't matter if his pull-out game is weak. You know, he's still gonna... Yeah. None of this is right, men. None of this is right. A video by King Vines. When your pull-out game is weak. But you see, because many men have weak pull-out game, they resort to many other things. They try to do other things to avoid using a rubber, just to make sure. But then again, you can't blame them, can you? And as a dad myself, probably not one to talk about pull-out game. However, I was not trying to pull out. I was actually trying to, I was trying to get her pregnant. She was my fiance at the time, She wasn't a random chick I was banging well. I didn't need to say that, but, she wasn't a random chick, I was having intercourse with. Yeah, trust me, we weren't having intercourse. But seriously, I was actually trying to create my son, and I did. Yay, my son. It's sad his mother didn't turn out so great. It's sad she didn't turn out so flipping great. All right, calm down, relax. I'm not there anymore. But you see, the point is, men, in having a lack of pull-out game, it means you can get yourself into so much trouble. You can get attached to a woman that you probably can't stand because you now have a child with her, and for the next 18 plus years of your life, trash already, trash! Oh God, you may have to still interact with this woman. And in some cases, for some men, this woman was a quickie. She was a quick ting, a proper quick ting. Seriously. She was, a quick session of intercourse. Yeah, that crap. It was a quick session that led to just more.
This is Jenny. This is Tom. They have been going out together for almost a year. They are alone. They are in love. They are unprepared.
So obviously we have a very PG-13 clip about pulling out. This is obviously a video for young people titled, "Does Pulling Out Prevent Pregnancy?" Withdrawal. It's about pulling out and pulling away. Run! Seriously. By Amaze.org. It's probably .org, but Amaze. Amazing. A very short video warning youngsters pulling out is not a good thing, but then again, like if she's over 35, you kind of don't really have to worry about pulling out. Shong New. I didn't need to make that joke.
When two people are about to have sex, and one has a penis and the other a uterus, there are plenty of ways they can protect themselves from unplanned pregnancy. Condoms, birth control pills, Depo-Provera, commonly known as the shot, IUD or intrauterine device, and more.
She's got to keep it on lock, unless she's a feminist, then in that case, she's already got an ironclad, rigid, chafing iron box. I like saying that.
If none of these options is available, there is one more thing they can do.
Yeah, that was random. If you got some keys and change and sweets stuck to your nuts, you need to wash yourself properly. Having flipping keys stuck to your bollocks.
Just like a woman.
Withdrawal. Withdrawal is a type of contraception, also called the pull-out method.
Pull out and pull away. Run.
And it involves
or use protection. Just use protection, or just make sure that just try not to slip up.
pulling the penis out of the vagina before ejaculating.
That was very accurate. I should probably talk like that myself instead of saying,
proper garden tool.
Bust a nut all over her.
Withdrawal is not as good as the IUD or birth control pills, but is better than not using any protection at all.
So this video is saying that it's actually better to actually pull out than use nothing at all, which, I agree with. It does make sense. It's better to actually pull out and pull away rather than...
Since Jenny doesn't want to become pregnant. But it's not as easy as it sounds. First of all, using withdrawal as a contraception won't protect them from getting an STD. So, if they find themselves using withdrawal often, it's best to get tested regularly for HIV and other STDs. Second of all, to withdrawal in time can take a lot of awareness and self-control.
Exactly. Focus. The reason for this one is because obviously some of you out there are still smashing them down. Okay, and some of you may still be using the pull-out method. Obviously, men are never going to stop using that. Just a warning again. Just, if you're going to do so, practice. Yeah, practice. As a man, the point of no return. When you pass the event horizon, yeah, and there's no going back up. There's no going back now. It's not funny, that's how many kids are made, but there's no going back now. At that point, you should not be in there. No beating around the bush. That's probably where you should actually be, around. Not in, no need for that. But you know at that point, once you have passed the precipice, yeah, precipice, yeah. Once you have passed the precipice, the event horizon, you know there's no going back. Do not be in there at that point. Yeah, let's carry on.
which can be difficult sometimes. But withdrawal is still better than not using anything. If the penis isn't pulled out in time and ejaculation happens, remember, emergency contraception, or EC, can prevent pregnancy if taken soon after unprotected sex.
And that's where the problem could be if the woman does not want to take it.
Oh God.
If the woman's plan all along was to get pregnant, and you, the gardener, who wanted to plant a seed, not a seed to grow into anything, you just wanted to just bust a nut. However, this woman may be a garden tool of a woman, maybe, not saying, just maybe she might be. She may trap you within her garden and have you busting all over the garden you didn't pull out in time, and then now you've got a baby stuck to this woman.
She's crazy.
For 20 years of your life. And because we as men don't live long, it's like call it quarter of your life or half of it. Oh my God.
Remember, it's always best to use a condom and another method of birth control, like pills or the shot, to prevent unwanted pregnancy and STDs. But if a couple finds themselves without protection, withdrawal is a good option.
Silence, you fool!
But yeah, men, some men, I guess, do have epic levels of pull-out game. But be honest, men, all men don't, okay? Some can think it, but many men have thought that and now have about 6 kids.
What?
So just take your time. Be prepared. Be aware. Or at least strap up or pull out at least. Pull out, withdraw, pull out and pull away. Here, woof woof, as men, yeah, exactly. In other words, focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.